For years, Park Sung-hoon was the poster boy for resilience, talent, and quiet charm. Rising steadily from supporting roles to international fame with hit dramas like The Glory, he seemed untouchable, dedicated to his craft, shy in interviews, and loved for his clean image. But behind the dazzling lights of the screen and applause from fans, there was a secret that had been quietly brewing, and when it finally came to light, it shook the very core of the Korean entertainment industry. It all began subtly, just whispers at first. A former crew member from one of his lesser-known drama projects posted a cryptic message online. No names were mentioned, but the clues pointed unmistakably at Park Sung-hoon. The post accused a rising male actor of verbal mistreatment, emotional manipulation on set, and creating a toxic working atmosphere. At first, fans brushed it off. Is it Hoon? No way. He was known to be professional almost to a fault. But the silence didn't last long. Within days, two anonymous actresses came forward in an exclusive exposé on a popular YouTube investigative channel. Their faces blurred, their voices altered. They recounted eerily similar stories. One claimed that while filming a late-night scene, Park had used his status to push personal boundaries, making inappropriate comments masked as jokes. The other mentioned that he would often isolate certain actors during group scenes, playing psychological games to control how they were perceived on camera. And then the emails leaked. Screenshots surfaced showing lengthy email threads between Park Sung-hoon and a former stylist. In them, he criticized co-stars, mocked production staff, and even discussed ways to overshadow another lead actor in an upcoming project. The emails were laced with arrogance and bitterness, worlds apart from the humble image he portrayed to the public. One line read, "He can try to shine, but I own the screen." As the scandal snowballed, past colleagues were split. Some defended him fiercely, saying he was misunderstood and highly stressed during those shoots. Others subtly distanced themselves, canceling scheduled appearances with him and removing joint posts from social media. The silence of his former co-star, Song Hye-kyo, spoke volumes. Neither denial nor support, just cold, calculated distance. Within a week, Park's agency issued a vague statement. "We are aware of the ongoing allegations and are conducting an internal review." Park Sung-hoon is deeply reflecting. But by then, it was too late. Brands began pulling out. A major cosmetics endorsement deal was terminated overnight. Fan cafes split, some expressing heartbreak, others declaring they had burned all their merch. The final blow came when Dispatch released surveillance footage showing Park arguing with a producer in a parking lot during the filming of a historical drama. Though no physical contact occurred, the aggressive body language, combined with an audible threat, "If you mess with me, I'll make sure you never work again," was enough to destroy what remained of his nice guy image. What followed was a media frenzy. News anchors debated his fall from grace. Former classmates came out of the woodwork to share both praise and criticism. Mental health professionals weighed in, hinting at signs of narcissistic tendencies masked by years of suppression. But perhaps the most heartbreaking moment came when Park himself finally broke the silence. He appeared in a raw, unfiltered livestream, no makeup, no stylist, just him. With trembling hands and eyes heavy with fatigue, he confessed to having lost himself in the chase for fame. "I thought I had to be perfect," he said. "But that pursuit turned me into someone I don't recognize anymore." He admitted to the emails, to manipulating dynamics on set, and to pushing people away who genuinely cared. But he denied any sexual misconduct or physical intimidation. "I let pride ruin me," he whispered. "And for that, I'm sorry." Still, the damage was done. He was dropped from 2 upcoming projects, and his management company announced they would not be renewing his contract after it expired. Now, Park Sung-hoon lives in quiet exile, no longer a golden boy of K-drama, but a fallen icon grappling with the weight of his actions. Will he return someday? Perhaps. Korea loves a redemption arc. But for now, his scandal remains one of the most shocking downfalls in recent memory, a cautionary tale of how fame can consume even the most disciplined stars from the inside out. For months, Park Sung-hoon disappeared from the spotlight. No social media updates. No paparazzi sightings. No cryptic posts to stir fan theories. Just complete silence. It was as if the actor had vanished into thin air, leaving behind only the ashes of a once blazing career. The entertainment industry had moved on, new faces rose, dramas aired without him, and people stopped whispering his name. But behind the scenes, something was happening. Unknown to the public, Hoon had taken refuge in a secluded village in Jeollanam-do, away from cameras, city noise, and judgment. Locals described him as polite but quiet, often seen at the bookstore, sketching by the riverside, or volunteering at the community kitchen. He wasn't hiding. He was healing. Then came the letter. A handwritten note appeared on his fan cafe, posted anonymously. At first, fans thought it was fake, but the style, tone, and signature were unmistakably his. I never intended to return. I believed I didn't deserve it. But someone reminded me, truth deserves a voice too. I will speak now, not for sympathy, but for clarity. The post went viral overnight. In the letter, Park Sung-hoon didn't just express remorse again. He revealed what the media never told. He admitted to arrogance, yes. But he also unveiled how he had become the scapegoat in a behind-the-scenes war between rival production companies. Emails? Taken out of context. The threatening footage? Edited by someone with a grudge, later confirmed by a whistleblower who had worked on the editing team. Even more shocking, a former director stepped forward and admitted he had coerced multiple actors, including Park, into staying silent about manipulated conflicts fabricated to stir online drama and boost streaming numbers. Sung-hoon had tried to fight it, quietly, but when he refused to play along, the industry turned on him. The narrative flipped almost instantly. Suddenly, #apologize to Park Sung-hoon began trending. Videos dissecting the timeline of events flooded YouTube, and journalists who once buried him began scrambling to write new headlines. Within a week, an independent investigation confirmed that some of the damning emails had been doctored and others were real, but sent during emotionally turbulent periods under severe pressure. And then he reappeared. Not on a variety show, not on a drama teaser, but in a powerful indie film titled Ashes of Truth. The plot? A disgraced actor battling betrayal, redemption, and inner demons. It was too real to be coincidence. He didn't play a character. He played himself, raw, broken, and breathtakingly human. Critics wept. Audiences stood and clapped. The film became a sleeper hit, sweeping international film festivals and bringing Park Sung-hoon back into the global conversation, not as a scandal, but as a survivor. He was offered dramas again, endorsements again, but this time, he was cautious, selective, grounded. He didn't want to be a star anymore. He wanted to be an artist. And so, Park Sung-hoon returned, not as the golden boy, but as the phoenix who burned, fell, and rose again on his own terms.